What's poppin', people? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. Hopefully the sawing isn't coming through the microphone because yeah, renovations, but I'm still trying to make innovations on the mic. You feel me? It's EX8 week 1, so you ready to watch a man desperately try and speedrun reading cards and understanding effects? We've got Eevee and Trix playing against each other. This is the mirror. Trix's list was the first list that showed up, and Eevee's was the second. But looks like we're on a brick, missing a rookie to start things off, so we're going to pass over a decent amount of memory. But I actually don't know if he can punish it. Yeah, I'm going to build up a full Warrior Digimon in the back with the Wisteria memory boost. I don't think there's any... Are there red cards that get picked up? Curious to see what the Wisteria, like what the red card that gets picked up by Wisteria is that makes him pick it up, or if he's actually just running like 8 memory boost. Ooh, going the Plesio over the Warrior Digimon. Are we just gonna make Aegis? Okay, we're gonna make Aegis because we've got that end of turn DNA, so we are still gonna get the draw. It's a really rough start, but this will turn off on play effects whilst the memory is over 0. I remember that much at least. But this card has a million things. The Plesio does let you attack with the DNA Digivolve, and then we get to go. Do hit a second Wisteria, so yikes. Yikerinos. Yeah, so the Aegis Dramon is play 14 play cost from return 14 play cost if DNA, play from the sources 12 play cost. And then all turns, while you have 1 or more memory, you're unaffected. While you have 1 or less than your opponents. Okay. So we're able to start building up the second stack next to it as we're going to see the Metal Digimon come through. There's going to be the Digivolve. And we're going to swing in at security. Okay, Deep Saber is now going to get played to go to the bottom. So now everything has, I think it's jamming unblockable. Just not normal. Just not normal at all. And then we're just going to manual DNA into the Aegis. Now we're going to spin the body. We're going to get to play out a body. And since this is a DNA, we're going to gain back the memory again off of the eggs and the Warrior Digimon. We're going to play... We've got a blue scramble on the back just in case. And there's going to be the Sealamon and a one-choke with the Goma. Oh, SP. Revealed off the search. We got to switch it. He's already... Man, he got that fast. I think that's the one from OPE Judge Adam. People making mogul moves to pick up the very shiny, very pretty cards. Yeah, we are going to just see this goof here for game 1, which makes sense.
Matrix Digivolution.
What's poppin', tamers? We're back with Play Armour once again. A bunch of people ask me why I drink Play Armour, and it's because they sponsor me. Duh. Jokes aside, I actually was drinking Play Armour before all of that, because I actually don't have much of a sweet tooth, and I find a lot of energy drinks to be too sweet, especially a lot of the powder brands. But the no sugar approach for Player Ammo and their focus on more tart, like sour flavors, really suits my palate. The fruit punch is really just fruity and packs a nice kick. The blue raspberry is really, really nice as well, nice and sour, kind of like when you get those slushies. If you want something a little bit on the sweeter side, there's the strawberry lemonade, which is more strawberry than it is lemonade. And they do have the lemon flavors as well. And I can tell you for a fact that the new black cherry flavor goes foolish. Yeah, the way I mix mine is by getting the dry powder in and then getting a little bit of water in and just mixing it around to try and make a slurry. Then I add up to half the bottle and shake it a baby. Whilst we are getting shuffled up though, I do want to say a big old thank you to all of the members. We got some new faces up here, so just want to say a thank you to everyone that has been supporting the channel. Go from the Digi Eggs today. We'll be looking at Walter Caceres, King Fujitoro, Disraeli Montez de Ocas Solazano. Apologies if I butchered that. Mr. Wiccan. Surely not picked. Samuel Lot. Oh, surely not picked. Crown Clown, Feeling Hollow. Give me that game in. Gray, Jean Munoz, Onyx Arlen, Evan Turner, Yuxo Solon, Saints, Christian Royal, Rose Pierce, John Esposito, and Jambo TCG. So a rookie in the back and a Wisteria. I'm still yet to see what this red... what the red sources of Wisteria is picking up. And the Goma is going to be able to hit into the Gesomon, the purple one, able to evolve. We're going to go for a blue memory boost. This makes a lot more sense. The Sorajo's diabolical. A very, very interesting inclusion. Boost. And then, oh, it finds Medieval Gallantmon. So we're going to play the Medieval Gallantmon. And it sees itself on place activated when Digivolving and suspend to shoot something. Okay, you know what? That is not a fish, but it does certainly solve a problem. The only problem... wow, this actually is really good for the mirror, isn't it? I'm going to crack the boost, and then we're going to go into the one-cost Dolphmon. Not going to be going into the Gesso. We're going to go into... I actually don't even know which 5 that is. It's going to load it up. There's the Gomamon underneath now. As a reminder, this is unblockable right now. You got to be really careful because if you hit the Medieval Gallantmon is going to cause some problems. Obviously, with the Medieval on board, we can't use Deep Savers if you are Trickster. I think she's just trying to figure out whether she wants to swing or not, or whether she's going to go for it. We're going to go for the punch over the Crabmon. And then we get to play out the Goma. Turn player priority, gain 1. Ooh, okay, we do have Marine. Although I'm pretty sure the Medieval Gallantmon is going to shoot this. Oh, it suspends, and then you can shoot either of the suspended. Oof. So we get a Goma out, but lose the stack in the process. So yeah, this is the sort of thing where I was going to say it's really difficult now for Eevee to kind of play this one out. Take the bottom card of security and replace it with the Deep Savers. We're going to swing over the Gomamon. And I guess it doesn't have piercing. And then we're going to go for blue training, rather. And so we're going to take the 5. Bukamon in back. It's interesting to see like the different Bukamons, even on the like intended Deep Savers one, where you see Trixers using the BT7 memory printing criminal. Another blue Membu is going to come down as we do have an Aegis model revealed, but is she going to pick it up? I thought we're going to take the Seedramon. Nice one choke. This time we're going to swing in. Does die to the Plesios, which means you can now play Deep Savers if you wanted. I'm going to build the 5 in the back. Oh, it's Veemon. That's who it is. My goat. Alright, crack the boost. Go to 4. 1 cost Evo into Dolph. We are unblockable, not that it matters. And then we're going to go into the Mega Seedramon? A Warrior Seedramon? It is a Seedramon of some sort. Mega Seedramon. And in we go. Gains a memory. Hits a Sango, so we're chilling. And Marine. Okay, Marine Angemon to finish off. Marine Angemon's a really, really competent floodgate. I actually really like this as an ender for her. Out comes Gomamon, just going to get the pickup. It's going to be a very small turn here from Trix. And Marina Angemon honestly puts in a lot of work. So from security, it gives sec -1 to 2 Digimon. And then all turns, whilst you have 1 or more memory, none of your opponent's Digimon can activate when Digivolving effects. So it basically means that if he wants to do any when Digivolvings, he has to be at 0 or keeping turn. So whilst there's no memory extensions here, she's doing a really good job of keeping the number small. So he would have to like boost. He gets to play out the Dolphmon, and I'm assuming it has jamming from the Crabmon, which is why it didn't die in the trade. Gonna swing with the Goma. Hits a blue scramble. So we can play out a Goma for free here. Oh, gonna choose to go for the one that source strips. I kind of like it. I'm gonna crack the boost, go to 5, go into the Mega Seedramon, which can unsuspend one thing. We're gonna swing at the swing at security for the training, which is a bit unfortunate. We're swinging once again. What? So could it just not be deleted in battle? Because it swung... It looks like he pointed at the Mega Digimon both times, but like I'm confused as to why we lost the security the first time. I mean, the one attacking is gonna stop one of the Digimon from suspending, which I guess is kind of clean. But yeah, gang, why did we lose? Why did that second security disappear? Because it looked like he swung at the Marine. Other way, Marine we're gonna be having the crab swing in, and then I guess he didn't swing the unblockable body, but that. Okay, yeah, so he was definitely declaring the stun target. Okay, that's what it was. He was declaring the stun target and swinging. And I guess Mega Digimon is going to get stunned in response. Can she? I feel like she can still make Aegis from here as long as we get like the Plesio. Yeah, you can see the Aegis Digimon in hand, so as long as she can make the Plesio, then we can make the body from this position. Okay, I mean, we've got a Mega Digimon. So the problem is we've got one memory. We're going to go scramble into Mega Digimon. Do get to get the Digivolve, then we do get to bot deck. And we have a stunned Mega Digimon, and we have a scramble. So, not quite a DNA. Still looking relatively good. And as a reminder, know when Digivolvings will activate if they pass over the turn. So yeah, Trix is recognizing that Magna Angemon is going to lock him out of the game. So we are going to go to game 3. And now we go from the top once again. We got the Mega, just Josh, our ultimate here on YouTube, a tier 3 on Twitch. The Tommy NT, Tommy Trix on the sticks, 3 Strike Cool, Brad, King of Knights. Then for our champions, Shinny Carry, Coffee Deus, DHM, Solar Ouroboros, Andy Fing, Squid Eater, Benji Gibber, Thomas Yates, Kenneth Smith, Tomato FGC, Donkey, Chava, All Force Magnet, and Kragan Security. And then our rookies, Greatness Beam, Balfi, Bonsai Beard, Tuttle Sovereign, and Samuel Lawson. Going into game 3 is these two going to be taking us the full distance. So one choke to start things off with the Dolphmon. And it looks like both of them have rookies. So you get to see like the different aspects of Deep Savers. Actually does get to play some pretty decent control, and you will get to see some more Deep Savers later. Gonna go for the Yao nice and early to set to 3, so that way if either of them start putting these floodgates out, I think having the 3 memory makes it so he's less likely to get locked out by the Marine Angemon like he was in the last game. Dolph for Dolph. I'm gonna swing it in. Hits a Plesio, obviously no jamming there with the no crab, but just wanted the 1-cost cycle and wants to get rid of security, and we're just gonna replace it with a brand new Goma. Is gonna get the double hit. And in we go with the Dolphmon. I'm gonna use the Yao to load up the jamming, and then at the end of the attack, we're gonna gain the memory off of the Sango, and then we're gonna just one choke by dropping the level 4. Putting it to 1. And what's funny about this is if she pushes up the Goma, she can at least strip out the jamming inherit from the Crabmon. I think it's a Crabmon. Yeah, the jamming inherit from... Oh, chooses to take the top one. Is she going to try and play for a D-Digivolve play here? Sealamon just has blocker. Unfortunate. Like, at the very least, she stripped out the memory gain, which is clever. It was either the memory gain or the jamming to try and make it so Trix would have to re-establish the jamming there. We're going to swing, gain a memory, is going to die in a trade with itself, and then down comes Medieval. Medieval is going to see itself. We got to activate it when Digivolving, and that's going to be enough to clear, and then it is going to Vortex into the suspended body, so it comes down once again, flashbangs the board. Man, it's a really, really clever tech. I actually really don't hate it. The unattended child at the aquarium that has made his way to the top of the steps and is looking in. He is drinking the pond water. But he's built different apparently. So we're going to strip out 2 and then we're going to bounce the medieval, which is kind of scary. But I mean, I guess you actually do have to bounce the medieval, because if you don't bounce the medieval, the Zudo just dies instantly to the medieval gallant. So at least this time he has to pay for it, but in response he gets a 1-choke for free. So pretty funny, I guess. She bought herself a turn, but without something like a Dolphmon to be able to make an action, she is kind of in a situation where she can't get rid of the Magna-Angemon. Oh, she can't get rid of it. She can't get rid of the medieval Gallantmon, and the Deep Savers generally have bounce or bot deck. And this Yao has been a big difference maker. I kind of do like the Sorajo as like a concept, but we haven't been able to see her actually pick up the Sorajo at all. So this has been a whole lot of value. The medieval Gallantmon sees the Dolphmon get played out to activate the when Digivolving, so can clear the body, and then manages to just pass turn with the Wisteria. Okay, I actually am a huge fan of this medieval Gallantmon. It's sick. Oh my goodness. You give up the extra card that you search off the boost by picking Wisteria over Blue Members, but being able to pick up the medieval Gallantmon, and then so when you're free playing your bodies as part of the game's identity, you get to go medieval. Down comes the Mega Seadramon, and once again suspend, but I guess it doesn't have the ability to delete. Doesn't look like it's going to matter. We're going to crack the boost, I think, just to play around an ace. Plesio play out. Now I think we have enough bodies that the medieval Gallant can do something about the ace. So we're going to play the Seadramon. We're going to go in, we're going to DNA, and we're going to finish up the set. So if you like what you saw and you do want to see more, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe. I forgot to mention the Discord early, but if you made it this far, please join the Discord. It'll be linked in the description. If today is your birthday, then happy birthday. And as always, be good to yourself and have yourselves a damn good one.